It's time for finals again! In Intro to CS2, the instructions ask to create 2 projects. Isn't that funny? 2 projects in CS2! Happy 1 year! The first one is improving a previous assignment using things we learned throughout the semester. And the second one is whatever we want. You might have also noticed I said we, and that's because the maximum number of people a group can have is 2. And coincidentally, my brother is also in this class. For the first assignment, we want to build a website. Why? Because out of the 12 labs completed, the first one was easiest. It was just a console application that asked if you wanted to go shopping, how many cookies, sandwiches, or waters you wanted to purchase, and then adds it to the grand total. Turning this into a website would be the most logical decision, since I'm not really sure who's ordering with command line these days. Our task was relatively simple, and if you knew Flask, it'd be even simpler. I didn't know Flask, so what better way to introduce it to myself than with immense pressure and deadlines? All you have to do is click on the button and then add it to the cart, and then total it, and then make it look pretty, and not get a merge conflict on GitHub. Okay, let's give a little project demonstration as to what we created. So for the first project, if you click on the store button, you get taken to this page, where you can press the add to cart button on whatever item you want. When you click on the shopping cart, it shows how many items you have and you can change the quantity of each. It'll auto-update the price, and when I press checkout, it says your order will be delivered in 3 to 5 business days. Congratulations, you've just successfully shopped. For the second project, if I press the space bar, I am thrown into a world as a Shiba trying to dodge hands that want to pet me from above and below. The controls are extremely simple. If I press the spacebar once, I can jump 1 time, and if I press it twice, I can double jump. If I get hit by a hand, well, game over. So what did you do for the project?
In our first project, I contributed by restructuring the code using Jinja 2 blocks. This helped us improve the organization and manageability of the code. I also played a role in setting up the SQL database for the website. I added 15 items to the database, including their names, prices, and descriptions, enhancing the functionality of the shopping cart. In Stubborn Shiba, I made significant contributions as well. I implemented the double jump feature, allowing the Shiba Inu character to perform a second jump in midair, adding an element of skill and strategy to the gameplay. I also created the score counter to keep track of players' progress. Additionally, I drew the hand sprites and set up the necessary functions and loops for the movement of the sprites in game. In conclusion, these projects allowed me to learn and apply new skills. Prior to these projects, I had no experience with Flask, HTML, or Pygame. I am proud of the work I accomplished in these projects, and they have helped me grow as a programmer. I look forward to continuing my journey in computer science and taking on new challenges.
Okay, my turn. I set up routes to the store, home, and shopping cart, created navigation buttons with horrible Blender models before it was replaced with real images, styled the website's look and feel using CSS, made the buttons do something when they are clicked, and changed the number by the shopping cart through retrieving information from the SQL database. For the Sheep simulator, I screamed into a microphone to make the sound effect when the dog hits the hand. I made the soundtrack that plays and loops while you are in game, then I coded it to work in game. I added a mask to the collision detection so that they're more accurate when the Shiba collides with the hand, and I tried to make a play button before giving up and switching to starting the game with spacebar. In conclusion, I learned that I'm never making a YouTube video and custom soundtracks for a final again.